We've got lots of new messed up. We have got lots of new oh my God, what is wrong with me? We've got lots of new makeup to test out today. Let's do it. I am going to link it all down below in the description box. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Rachel. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. We're gonna get started first off with the Urban Decay Naked Palette. I did receive this in PR. Now listen, I've never owned the Naked Palette, the original anyway. I've owned a couple of the other versions. So I was so excited when they sent this to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like getting Urban Decay PR in the first place is kind of, it's a full circle moment for me. Like they're one of the first brands I bought from when I was really like getting into makeup. So it was really cool to receive this package. So this is what the PR package looks like. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. They have the palette and they also have one of the primer potions, which my favorite eye primer is the Urban Decay Primer Potion Anti-Aging. And this I think is just the original one. So I've not used the original one. If you have, please let me know your thoughts and let me know your thoughts on anything I'm using today. I would love to know if you picked any of it up, if you're interested in any of it, etc. So this is the actual palette. For a lot of you, this is probably pretty nostalgic. I know a lot of people over the years have loved this palette. And then on the inside, we have this very neutral color story. There's a couple of pops of like blue leaning, but everything else is a brown, which listen, I'm not complaining. I'm here for it. I love neutrals. It did also come with a brush as they usually do. Let me give you close-ups and swatches. Of course, unfortunately, I cannot give you like comparisons to the old one because I don't have it, but I can at least give you swatches. So this is what it says. Urban Decay's original Naked Palette is back by popular demand with limited palettes available. The original nude that broke the internet returns with its iconic 12 neutral eyeshadows in ultra smooth mattes, glimmering metallics, stunning shimmers, and velvety satins. It does retail for $59. I know that Urban Decay is cruelty-free, so it is available at Ulta at the moment, and it says it's exclusive to Ulta, so just be aware of that. I will link it down below, of course, but we're gonna create an eye look with this. I'm very excited. I do have this brush. It came in the Naked Honey palette, and I do use this side all of the time. It's a really good, kind of densely packed, fluffy brush, so love that. This is very, very shimmer heavy. I didn't really take a good look at it till now. So that's kind of interesting. All right, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush into the shade Naked right here and just put this through the crease. I have owned the Naked Honey palette and the Naked Reloaded palette. I really, really loved the Naked Honey palette. It was one of my favorite palettes for a really long time. I loved the tones, like the warm, yellowy, mustardy tones. Really loved them. And I thought the quality of the shadows was good from what I remember. It's been a long time. This matte seems to be blending just fine and dandy. No complaints. Now I'm gonna go in with the brush that comes in the palette into this deeper matte shade called Buck. It looks pretty cool toned, and I'm gonna put this in the outer corner. This shade Creep here, it looks like a sequin shade, it looks like a black that has sparkle in it. So I am gonna pick it up on the other side of this brush and I'm gonna use it and treat it like a matte. So I'm gonna pick it up and then just like tap off. And usually that takes care of the sparkle coming off the brush and just pushing, yeah, that's actually a really nice black. Pushing it up against my lower lash line. I'm gonna put the NYX glitter primer all over my lid. This shade right here called Smog looks really, really pretty. So then I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Ooh, that looks really nice and it feels really creamy. I'm gonna go back into the black called Creep. I'm gonna use it almost like a eyeliner and bring it all the way through my lash line. Not trying to be too precise, just kind of smudging it out. Trying to get like 90s grungy vibes. And I am gonna use just like a black liquid liner just to line my upper lash line. This one is from Surratt. Okay, I'm back. I just popped on some mascara And I prepped my under eyes with the REM Beauty Under Eye Balm, which maybe I shouldn't have done because I want to try this product, but it's too late. I've already done it now. So this product, I don't think is for me, but I'm very intrigued by this. I got this in PR from Pacifica. It's the Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener, and it's very interesting looking. It looks like a very white, thin liquid, and when I rub it in, it completely disappears. But it almost looks like it has a shimmer to it. I'm skeptical. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm definitely gonna wear concealer, but I wanted to try this just for funsies. So this is the Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener. This fan fave product hydrates, reduces puffiness, and minimizes fine lines with light reflecting minerals. Test the magic for yourself. Simply apply under one eye, wait 5 seconds, and watch the glow. Pop open your camera in selfie mode to see and share the magic. Okay, so let's try it. Like I said, I already put the REM stuff underneath, so I don't know if that's gonna affect it. But let me put it under this eye. Okay. I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. It actually does feel really cooling. Okay, so we're supposed to wait 5 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a difference? Well, I definitely feel a cooling sensation. It doesn't feel that hydrated. I'm gonna put it on the other eye.
A few moments later.
As you can see, I have very dark under eyes. So I don't think this product is meant for me necessarily. I think it's meant for someone that has, you know, barely dark under eyes and wants a little bit of brightening, because it did a little bit. Like, I feel like it did do a little bit. Maybe on a day where I'm not gonna wear much makeup, but I don't know. Let me know if you've tried this and what your under eye situation is. I will keep using this and keep testing it to let you know. All right, so for my foundation, I'm gonna try out the Sigma Skin Perfector Hydrating Tint. I did receive this in PR, and they accidentally sent me two packages, and between the two packages, they sent me shades 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna try shade 3. So this is enriched with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, plant-derived squalane, and niacinamide. It retails for $39. It says that it's a lightweight buildable coverage. You can customize it from sheer to medium coverage. Okay, so it says to shake, so I'm gonna shake it. It says to use a brush, which I don't normally do, but I will for the sake of this video. I will use the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. So let's try it. Let me know if you picked this up. I do have a code with Sigma, by the way. It's RachelP. And I think it saves you 15%. I'm not too sure. So right off the bat, the color looks a little pink. They didn't really have special undertones that I could see. So I don't know. We'll see what this looks like. The only primer I have on my face is the moisturizer that I use, because I don't normally need a primer. I have normal to oily skin. Like, I get oily in my T-zone after a long day of wearing foundation, but as you can see, I'm a great person to try this on because I do have quite a bit of like texture and acne. So it did give a little bit of coverage, like it blurred at least the redness. All right, so this is the tinted foundation blended out on this side of the face and not on this side of the face. So you can definitely see like all the redness that I have on my skin. It has covered it. So this is like just upon one layer. I would say like a highlight coverage, bordering on light medium, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the undertone's not my favorite. It's not bad. So the finish, I would say, is not overly greasy or dewy or anything. I would say it's almost like a natural finish. It's right in the middle. Like, it doesn't feel matte. It doesn't feel overly dewy. So that's nice. So I'm gonna blend it out on the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, I will say after it's been blended out on my face, I actually really, really like how this looks a lot. Like, it looks really pretty. The application is really even. I think the finish is good satin. Like, it doesn't, I get scared when they say like tinted hydrators, stuff like that. I feel like it's gonna be greasy, and I don't feel like this is greasy at all. I can feel it on my skin. It's not like the lightest weight foundation I've ever worn, and it is a little tacky right now, but I don't feel like it looks greasy. It actually reminds me a lot of the Fenty Beauty one. The Fenty Beauty one is a little more matte, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. I would have also preferred maybe shade 4, just slightly deeper, because my body is a lot deeper than my face and I like to match, but listen, we're coming to the end of the summer, so I'm going to lose some color. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is I blended out concealer under my eyes. I didn't have a new concealer, so I just used one that I always use, and it is kind of bunching up and not blending great. And this is a concealer that I use all the time, and I feel like maybe this is not allowing my concealer to sit the nicest under my eyes. Now, granted, this did not claim to be like an under eye, like you're not supposed to put concealer on top of this necessarily. At least it doesn't say to. So that could be just my application and what I'm doing. So I would say like this might be for a day where you're like not wearing a lot of makeup and you're just gonna use this under your eyes, because I don't really love how my concealer is sitting on top of it. So let's finish up the eyes. While we're talking about the eyes, let's just quickly finish up the eyes. I am gonna go in with the same mattes that I used, the matte black first, and I'm gonna push that up against my lower lash line, and I'm gonna blend it out with the other 2 mattes that I used. For my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with the shade Virgin right here, which is like a satin color. I really don't like how the concealer is sitting under my eyes. It actually feels like a little dry. I'm gonna put a little setting spray on my face. I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm gonna go full 90s, and I'm going to put a black in my waterline. This one is from ColourPop. It's in the shade Swerve. Okay, now I want to try out one of the new ColourPop Instant Crush Lip and Cheek Balms. They sent all of them to me, which was really, really cool of them and really nice. I'm very appreciative. Meet our new hydrating lip and cheek balm in 8 wearable shades for a dewy pop of color in the cutest clear heart compacts. The packaging is extremely adorable. First of all, look at this in the unit carton. This is what it looks like. It's so cute. I love clear acrylic packaging. I just think it looks so like cute and adorable. This color is really pretty. Our creamy multi-use balm melts into skin for a wash of buildable, dewy color without feeling greasy. This long-lasting weightless balm blends like a dream for a healthy, glowy flush. Just tap onto lips and cheeks with fingertips or a brush for an easy monochromatic look. Very cool. I think I want to use the shade. Actually, let's use the one that I pulled out because it looks really pretty. Larchmont Village. Am I saying that right? I hope so. So this is what it looks like. It almost looks like a rosy brown. So stunning. For my cheeks, I am going to use a brush. So I'm just gonna go right in, tap it on the back of my hand. Good amount of pigment, actually. These retail for $12 each, by the way. And let's go in. Oh yeah, that's quite pigmented. A lot more than I thought it was gonna be. The color is beautiful. That is very pigmented. Wow. That is so pretty. I love that. And you can see there is some dew. There is a little bit of shine, if you will, but I don't feel that it's greasy. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. Just for the heck of it, I am gonna put it on my lips as well. Let's see what it looks like. It's a pretty little wash of color. I think it looks so pretty. So I've already filled my brows in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I want to use this. I did receive this in PR. Everything is PR, I guess. There's nothing that I purchased that I'm using today. That wasn't on purpose, but anyway. So this is the Brow Glue Instant Laminating Lift and Styling Tool. I'm a little scared, but we're gonna try it. I love an extreme hold. I love a glue. So I'm hoping that this is really gonna give me that. It retails for $9.50 on the Ardell Beauty website. Okay, so it comes in a tube like this, and it also comes with one of these comb tools. I'm just gonna go right into the actual applicator and let's try it. It did fluff my brows for sure. And it looks like one of the sides of the brush is longer than the other. It did a really nice job of combing my brow hairs upward. Now I do have pretty full brows, so it's not that difficult to do, but of course we're gonna let this sit while I finish up my makeup, and let's see like how the hold is, if it dries down, because I want a brow product that dries down. I don't want something that stays sticky or whatever. I want it to be glue. Like I want it to dry down. So something else that was sent to me from ColourPop, they sent me a few of their new So Juicy plumping lip liners. I don't know why they're plumping. I'm a little scared. Although the So Juicy line is more of like a minty cooling sensation. So I'm guessing that's what it's gonna be. So they retail for $8. It says infused with plumping ginger, smoothing ceramides and peptides, and tingling peppermint. Okay, so mint. So I'm just going to fill my lips. Uh-oh. It's broken. Oh. Okay, I guess I have to hold it upside down and let gravity take over. This is in the shade Westwood. I am going to line my lips with this. I can smell the peppermint. The color is absolutely beautiful. It's very, very creamy. Very creamy. So that may be a good thing or bad thing for you, depending on your preference. But that is a beautiful color. I love that. So for lip gloss, Milk Makeup sent me like their shade extension for their lip gloss. What is it called? The Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss. Shines like a gloss, hydrates like an oil. Clean, high shine lip gloss. Semi-sheer and shimmer shades. No sticky, tacky, or greasy feel. Sweet vanilla scent you'll love. Ooh, it sounds delightful. Which one do I want to use? I kind of want to use this one up here. This is in the shade Day Trip. It's one of the cream ones. It looks like these are not quite yet available on the Sephora website. They're on the Sephora website, but they're not available yet. But they retail for $26. Oh, it's an interesting doe foot, kind of like a pointed doe foot. I can feel the plumping of the lip liner. It's kind of a weird sensation. I don't know if I like it, but let's try the gloss. Oh, it's very pigmented. That's very pigmented. I don't think it's semi-sheer. Color is absolutely beautiful. Very warm brown, very comfortable, very lightweight, very thin gloss, but very pigmented. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? I think it came out really cute. I am not wearing lashes. Like, who am I? Who am I? I think it came out really cute. So let me rapid fire give you my initial thoughts, starting with the Naked palette. I really love how my eye look came out. I love neutrals, so I think this is great. The mattes worked great, fine, like good mattes. I actually really like the shimmer that I used on my lid. It is just a standard metallic. There's nothing overly special about it. It is just a like smooth metallic that's doesn't have sparkle to it or anything, but I love a standard metallic. If you've been here before, you know that. I don't need multi-chromes every single day. In fact, most days I prefer just a regular metallic. So I really, really enjoy how this look came out. I love the smokiness of it. And I am glad that there is a black that I can just like tap the sparkle off to use as a matte black. That's super important to me, having a dark matte in a palette that I can really deepen up my look with. I wish there were more mattes because I am more of a matte person. I always prefer my palettes to be matte heavy. So this is definitely very shimmer heavy, but I know a lot of people prefer shimmer heavy palettes. So it's all depending on your preference. Of course, I will continue to use this, put it in a palette ranking in the future when I have like more thoughts, but first impression, I really like how my eye look came out. Then we went to this is probably my least favorite thing of the video, the Dream Lit Under Eye Brightener from Pacifica. I just don't really wear these types of products. I either wear makeup, like a full face of makeup like this, or I don't wear makeup at all. I'm not like a no makeup person. So I'll try it a few more times, see if I can make it work. Otherwise, I might just pass it on to my niece, who is Gen Z, who is much more of a no makeup person. And then the next thing I used was the Tinted Hydrator. First impression, I actually really, really like how this looks on my skin. I feel like it is, again, more satin. It's been now on my face for a little while. There is still a little glow to my skin, but it's not like greasy or anything like that. And this shade 3 works for me when I put on other makeup. I definitely would have preferred shade 4, but shade 3 is gonna work for me, especially going into the fall. Then we used the ColourPop Lip and Cheek Balm. I'm really impressed by this. It is definitely a dewy cheek, but there's a lot more pigment to this than I thought there was going to be. Typically with these types of products, I'm afraid they're going to be really, really sheer and just like a Vaseline type of look to the skin. It's definitely dewy though. So like if you are very oily or you don't like a dewy cheek, maybe this isn't for you, but this shade Larchmont Village is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I really like how this looked on my face. And on my lips, actually, I thought it was nice. The plumping lip liner, I'm not a plumping girl, but like now that it's been on my lips, I don't feel it that much. I can feel a little bit of peppermintness, but it's nothing major. The brow gel, let's talk about the brow gel. Let me feel yep, she's glued. She's glued. I think I might like this product. I think I might like this product because I love a glued brow. And this is way cheaper than the ABH Clear Brow Gel, which is my preferred brow gel. So I will continue using this. This could be a winner for me. Then I used the Milk Lip Gloss and it looks beautiful. Very thin, comfortable, very pigmented, at least the cream one that I used. I have not yet swatched the other ones. You've already seen the swatches, so I'm not sure if those are pigmented, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. It looks like a very shiny lipstick, you know what I mean? So I quite like that type of look, and I like this color. I'm pretty sure that's all the new stuff. My desk looks like a tornado hit it. There's just stuff everywhere, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on anything I used today. Is there anything that I used that you have in your collection? What are your thoughts on them? Is there anything here that you are like, I absolutely would not be interested in that. It's not my preference. Let me know that as well down in the comments. Let me know whatever's on your mind because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.